In the complex dance of human interactions, the ability to be attractive and respected often hinges on subtle psychological factors that go beyond mere appearance or status. At the heart of this lies a paradoxical truth. True power and influence often come not from overt displays of strength, but from a masterful control of oneself and a keen ability to adapt to varying circumstances. One of the most potent yet underappreciated tools in this arsenal is the power of silence. As the age-old wisdom suggests, always say less than necessary. This principle is particularly evident in professional settings, where those who speak less often command more attention and respect. Consider a meeting scenario. The individual who speaks sparingly, choosing their words with care, tends to exude an aura of power and mystery. Their rare utterances become events in themselves, with others hanging on every word, trying to decipher deeper meanings. This approach stands in stark contrast to those who feel compelled to fill every silence with speech. Excessive talking can signal a lack of self-control, which in turn suggests a broader inability to manage oneself or others effectively. In the business world, where control and strategy are paramount, such behavior can be particularly detrimental. It's a subtle but crucial distinction. The ability to restrain oneself, to hold back, often translates to a perception of greater capability and control. However, this principle of restraint extends beyond mere verbal communication. It encompasses a broader philosophy of self-mastery that is crucial for anyone seeking to increase their attractiveness and command respect. This self-mastery involves controlling not just what we say, but also how we react to circumstances, how we manage our emotions, and how we present ourselves to the world. A key aspect of this self-mastery is the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Life is inherently unpredictable, and those who can fluidly adjust their approach in response to new situations are often the most successful and respected. This adaptability requires a certain detachment from fixed strategies or behaviors that may have worked in the past. Each new challenge, each new interaction demands a fresh perspective and approach. This concept of adaptability ties closely with the idea of power. In any endeavor, whether it's pursuing a cause, seeking justice, or simply trying to achieve personal goals, understanding and leveraging power dynamics is crucial. Naivety about these dynamics can be a significant handicap. The belief that virtue alone, or simply being oneself, is enough to achieve one's aims in life often leads to disappointment and frustration. Instead, a more strategic approach is necessary. This doesn't mean abandoning one's principles or becoming ruthless, but rather understanding that in many situations, particularly in the business world, power plays a significant role. Companies like Google, Amazon, and countless others didn't achieve their dominant positions through passive strategies. They actively sought to outmaneuver or absorb their competition. While one doesn't have to adopt such aggressive tactics personally, being aware of these dynamics is crucial for navigating complex professional and personal landscapes. However, the most fundamental and perhaps most challenging aspect of power is the power one holds over oneself. Many of life's frustrations stem not from external circumstances, but from an inability to control one's own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Recurring negative thoughts, persistent bad habits, and uncontrolled emotional reactions can create a sense of helplessness that undermines one's ability to project confidence and command respect. Developing this self-control is a lifelong process, but it's one that yields significant rewards. The ability to master one's own impulses, to choose one's reactions rather than being at the mercy of automatic responses, is perhaps the most attractive and respect-commanding trait one can cultivate. It signals to others a level of maturity and reliability that is inherently appealing and worthy of respect. This self-mastery also enables one to better navigate the complex web of human relationships. Whether it's dealing with family members, colleagues, superiors, or partners, the ability to maintain composure and strategically manage one's interactions can significantly enhance one's influence and appeal. It's about recognizing that while much in life is beyond our control, our relationships and how we conduct ourselves within them are areas where we can exert significant influence. A critical component of this self-mastery and adaptability is the ability to avoid self-sabotage. One common way people undermine their own power is by rigidly adhering to strategies or behaviors that may have worked in the past, but are no longer effective. This inflexibility can lead to frustration, anger, and a tendency to blame others for one's failures. Instead, Adopting a mindset of continuous adaptation and learning is key. Each new situation, each new challenge, should be approached with fresh eyes and a willingness to adjust one's approach. This adaptability requires a certain level of detachment and fluidity. It's about recognizing that what worked yesterday may not work today, and what works today may not work tomorrow. This Zen-like approach to life's challenges allows one to flow with circumstances rather than rigidly resisting them. It's about being responsive rather than reactive, strategic rather than impulsive. In conclusion, the path to becoming more attractive and respected is not about grand gestures or radical transformations. Instead, it's about cultivating a subtle yet powerful set of qualities: the ability to control oneself, to speak with purpose rather than excess, to adapt fluidly to changing circumstances, and to navigate power dynamics with awareness and strategy. It's about developing the wisdom to know when to act and when to hold back, when to speak and when to remain silent. By mastering these skills, one can project an aura of confidence, competence, and control that naturally draws others in and commands respect. This approach to personal power is not about domination or manipulation, but about cultivating a genuine inner strength that manifests in all aspects of one's life. It's a journey of continuous growth and self-improvement, one that not only enhances how others perceive us but also leads to a more fulfilling and empowered life experience.